3-day trial. I was like, yeah, I'm not trying to do that. Some illegal activities over here.
Congratulations!
With divorce matter.
With divorce matter.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be a recap of this journey of divorce that has been hell. I wrote down on my phone back when it started the process of divorce because I feel like a lot of people may be wondering what is the process. I'm pretty sure the divorce process is pretty similar in all the states. I had my divorce done in Connecticut. I got married in Texas. I think you file your divorce with the place that you lived in for the past year, I believe. I feel like there's also instances where you could choose which state you want the divorce in that you've lived or have residence in or something like that. And I guess you can choose depending on which one benefits you the most. Okay, so let me get out my list. It's still not so simple. I finally got my house back. The title is now going to be in my name for the house that just got purchased 2 years ago. I literally got to live in that house for about 3 months until I decided I can't do this anymore and I'm leaving. Everything I've been through emotionally and physically, and just there's like that saying of you let a dog off a leash and it's gonna freaking go crazy. That's kind of how it felt after not being with anyone else and being literally, this is a little extra, almost felt like being in a jail emotionally, mentally, physically, everything, being married in such a horrible situation.
Flashback.
I don't think things were gonna work out. When people would comment on pictures, oh my god, relationship goals or whatever, I'm like, I did file for divorce 2 weeks ago. It's supposed to take minimum 9 months. I had to get a restraining order because it was just unbearable. First several days I was depressed. Kinda knew for a very long time that this is not my person. Lawyer was like, I cannot believe that you went through this. His actions were egregious. Jane was like, bitch, I know.
Marta Productions coming home.
I disconnected Netflix yesterday. Well, at least like I changed the password, so I guess he saw. He's like, I'm gonna disconnect your phone. Like, sir, we dropped off the kids. I'm ready to go, okay? I'm really gonna go out like this. I applied for school again to be able to sit for my therapist licensure exam. So much fun living life. Like, I've been missing out. I was just told by my lawyer the average divorce cost in Connecticut is $30,000. 30.
Mama Pesha вважайте. Okay.
Therapy time. I would always excuse his behavior and be like, oh, well, he doesn't hit me.
He got into your head so deeply that you didn't feel like you deserved anything. And that is not okay. Even if you end up getting married again in like the next couple of years, you're gonna have crazy. Yeah, it's totally gonna happen. We all know it. But
I just signed up for school today. It's so exciting, sort of. I'm scared of. Cheers. Cheers. Hey, hey, hey! Going to court today, I'm literally so nauseous. I'm gonna die and throw up and die.
Almost ready.
We meet with the lawyers for an hour, then we go to court. It's gonna be a movie today.
How do we intend to proceed today?
On the motion for child support.
I think this is the first time that we are entering substantive orders in court on this matter. And in fact, Marta M. Gonzalez, who's the plaintiff that initiated this divorce proceeding by complaint on or about May 26th of last year.
yes.
I got an email the other day. The trial date for the divorce is October 24th. October!
Not bad, right?
I'm so nervous. 3 more minutes and he's gonna come. We're gonna light a Jesus candle to make sure we're safe tonight. Maybe Jesus is protecting Ella's heart.
It's a large
large bill. It would be $11,500.
It's a secret. My mom doesn't know.
They did give us trial dates.
Yeah, all the way, like, Lord knows when.
Next year. I mean, they're on October. It's insane. Definitely be over on October 27th.
Oh my God.
I mean, we really just want to get you divorced. He is making this a painful process.
Super painful.
You're right. I feel like he thinks this is a game.
My last bill from the lawyer was $11,500 for a month. For a month.
I don't know what time it is. I think it's 6 a.m.
6 a.m. guys. I just want to go sleep.
Happy birthday, Bullet.
You got this. I don't got this.
I love you, mommy.
Mommy's the best.
Yes.
Years.
All right.
I want to make sure that everybody is safe.
I understand.
So, are you sure you're comfortable with the court terminating it today?
Says I'm gonna be there like 9:16. The court opens at 9.
He's saying that we could settle this all if you walk away from my North Carolina home completely.
You understand that you have a full no contact order protecting you and the children right now, right?
Yes. I feel like when I hug my mom, I'm gonna just break down.
I literally just spent the last couple days just crying. I'm gonna throw up. My lawyer's calling.
He's going to quit claim the Stratford home to you, and you're going to quit claim the North Carolina home. This is progress, though, right? I mean, this is close. We're really close.
Yeah, it doesn't even feel real. It's been like a lifetime. I feel like I've been doing this.
I know, and I'm honestly not going to believe it till all the documents are totally signed and filed with the court. Then I'll know it's real.
Yeah. I've been in this divorce over a year now. It's finally ending. I feel like my life is almost at a standstill. It's like freaking purgatory. Going to the beach today, I'm gonna wear this bathing suit I just got that has built-in pads right here. Love that. And I got this Canada Goose expedition jacket. Just go on my TikTok, honestly. And this cute Gucci shirt. And it's cotton. And this, isn't this pretty?
Are you asking the court to make that separation agreement in order of the court and dissolve your marriage in accordance with its terms? Yes.
Nothing further.
In that case, based on the evidence presented, the court has broken down repeatedly. Parties have entered into a marital separation agreement dated September 21st, 2023.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Come on me, leave all of your things, yeah. We can stop at Gucci, stop at Louis V, yeah. Come on me, fly you out to grief. Full
About to give my mom the divorce papers.
Come on me,
Congratulations.
Congratulations
With divorce matter.
with divorce matter.
Don't want a sad boy crying every night. Don't want a bad boy, he just wanna fight.
It was draining. It was extremely debilitating. I didn't even know who I was at the end. I didn't know what I wanted, what my dreams were. I feel like when I finally edit this video, I'm gonna be like, wow. I was telling people the things I was going through, you know, the court, the freaking motions the lawyer was doing, just the stress of the restraining order, going before a judge, being on the witness stand. I mean, and everyone kept telling me, you're so strong. How are you still holding up? I don't understand. You don't really have another choice, especially when you have kids. You have no other choice but to keep on going without, like, I couldn't just lay in bed and be depressed. I couldn't. You can't do that as a mom. You have to, like, it's always in the back of your head, but you have to keep going and keep, it's like autopilot. You're on autopilot. That's what I feel like I've been on for the past year and a half. Divorce is not fun, but if you truly in your heart know it's not your person and you've said it to yourself multiple times, I mean, I would stay up at night and just start sobbing while I was in the marriage, it being so horrible, and I would just sob silently at night sleeping next to my kids, and I would just think to myself, he is not my person. No way in hell this is my person. This is not how my person would treat me. And to be quite honest, when we got married, I already knew that eventually it would most likely lead to a divorce. You have an inkling of a doubt before you get married. Don't get married, because it's a gut feeling for a reason. Your body's telling you, hey, you're in danger, don't do this. Okay, so let me look at my notes. Here it is. To get a divorce, this is typically what will happen. So in the beginning is the discovery phase, right? You sign the initial documents, file an appearance, or your lawyer files an appearance that, you know, I'm representing my client, blah, blah, blah. I lawyered up right away because we had 2 properties. I got one, he got one. It's important if you have assets to get a lawyer. You have to protect yourself. You have to protect your kids, whatever, because when you represent yourself, you have to be knowledgeable enough about the process, be able to protect yourself at least minimally. First is the discovery process. So for me, I needed all tax returns for the past 3 years, all W-2s, 1099s for the past 3 years, and then all past year income evidence, statements for all accounts for the past 2 years. If y'all know, I have like hella accounts. I have 3 bank accounts. I have 10 plus credit cards. My credit score is like 800. So most recent statements for the 2 IRAs, I have copies for all credit card statements for the past 2 years. It's a lot of information. Literally everything, all your freaking documents that you have. It's like the DMV. I made my own divorce freaking more complicated because I had to get a restraining order, because now we couldn't be in the same courtroom. We couldn't go to family services in the court to help us figure out the child parenting plan. So just so you know, don't get a restraining order unless you absolutely feel the need to protect yourself. The way I did it is I got a lawyer, filed for divorce, and then the person gets served within the same week. He got served the divorce papers first, and then literally the next day or a couple days later, he got served the restraining order. So it was a lot. So when you're going through the second step, the discovery process, you also have to fill out a financial affidavit, which states all your debts and all your income and all your typical monthly or weekly spending, and it has to balance out. You can't be spending $1 million and somehow paying for it while you only get like $20 in income a week. You know what I mean? Then they're gonna be like, there's some illegal activities over here. And by the way, you fill out that financial affidavit every time you go to court or have a hearing. You have to have a recent financial affidavit filled out. So then after the discovery phase, you know, all the taxes, bank account, credit card statements. If you have kids, which of course makes the divorce more complicated, you do a parenting plan, which is basically like a child custody fight or, you know, agreement. You figure out how you want to do it, if you get child support. Then after you do that, you put together a settlement term sheet for the opposing counsel. By the way, if you file first for divorce, you're the plaintiff, right? The plaintiff's attorney is gonna do way more work and way more money is gonna get spent by the plaintiff because you filed first, and the defendant, which was my ex, didn't really have to spend that much because his attorney was just receiving all the ready-made documents from my lawyers. So just so you know, if you feel like your ex is never gonna file for divorce, then you just might as well do it and move forward with your life. I mean, honestly, it's worth it because you don't want to be stuck in something and legally be married to someone you think is a creature. Then when the opposing counsel or the opposing party agrees to the settlement term sheet, which is basically the marriage settlement agreement, that's what it's called. Oh yeah, I got a picture of me with mine. My mom took it. I was like, hey, I was so happy. I'm like, divorce party? So then when you give the marriage settlement agreement, your attorney prepared to the opposing counsel, they can agree to it, sign off on it, or they're going to give you a counter proposal saying what they want for, you know, the terms and what they want to tweak and whatever, and then you come to a compromise. And then if you don't have an agreement, then you go to trial, which I was scheduled for a 3-day trial. Yeah, this is all public, by the way. I didn't know this. Like, you can go on the Connecticut Judicial Family Court, whatever website, put in my name, whatever, it will show you my divorce and every single thing that was filed, motion to compel, motion of contempt, whatever, every freaking thing, hearing dates, trial dates. Yeah, I looked at that like a couple weeks ago, 3-day trial. I was like, yeah, I'm not trying to do that. That's literally like a trial. I didn't realize this in the beginning, but this would literally be when you get cross-examined. I'm not trying to do that. Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial, yeah, no thank you. The things that would have came out in the trial would not be cute. You guys have seen my why I'm getting divorced video. Yeah, there's so much evidence that I wish I could pull some, but I'm not gonna, okay, because I don't want no problems. I've spent over $40,000 on my divorce, so make sure you know what you're doing. Get your information first, because there's no game, okay? You'll lose your whole life savings. If you don't go to trial, you can go to mediation, figure out a compromise, and that's it. It's settled. You get divorced. The judge will rule on it. Of course, he's not gonna oppose it, because also, if you have kids, I don't know about other states. In Connecticut, you have to go to a parenting education class. It costs $150. It's just common sense things on how to treat kids during a divorce. You know, don't talk bad about the other parent, that type of stuff. Like, just don't traumatize your kid. That's basically what the class is for. So the way it all happened, that it came to a divorce, because it was supposed to go to trial, which would have cost $30,000 plus. 3-day trial, 1 day, it's about $10,000 retainer fee. The amount of evidence, the amount of things my lawyers had, it would have to prepare all the questions for me, for the cross-examining of my ex, all this stuff of witnesses, and it would have been a lot. We settled everything. I got my house, he got the North Carolina house, and now we're trying to surprisingly communicate, you know, for the kids basically. I had so much fun dressing for court though. I was looking cute. Okay, I had the outfits. Okay, but anyway, thank you guys so much for sticking around, for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I come out with my next video. I'll see you guys in the next video.